I got out to the tall grass field today to trim out my new electric free flights. This field is about 40 acres, but it's all tall grass. So the majority of the video is going to be my top-notch Maverick Class A electric free flight. It's got like a 54-inch wingspan. I'm using a RC receiver to control the speed and to be able to DT, so I can start out with a slower run. So if there's like a major warp, you can catch that. But I'm thinking I'm ready to put the timer in it. It seems to be pretty well behaved. It might need a little bit more left thrust. It's quite a bit, but it seems like it kind of wants to pull pretty hard right on power. But maybe I need to launch it straighter. What I worked on was just adding a little more nose weight on each flight to get the glide so it was really smooth and wasn't stalling. It does a really big glide circle, but I think that's okay. I was just really impressed with the glide. The major problem is it's about every other flight you're going to break a propeller. I could add a landing skid, but I don't know if that's going to work. That would be behind the propeller. But if anybody has any ideas, the plane seems really stable and the glide is just really, really nice. I'm just so happy I took out 3 planes today and I had almost no damage, just one little hole poked through the covering. So this last flight, I think I got the little stalls pretty well out of the plane. And it just seems like it glides so slow. Just so fun to watch. The forecast had been where the wind was supposed to be like 1 mile per hour, but it was more than that, but it wasn't too bad. It did get clear later, and probably would have been a little bit hot. I'm kind of proud of myself that I'm out trimming these planes this early in the year. Remember last year I was trimming like right before the gnats, and I should have trimmed more before I went to the gnats, but I was afraid of breaking the planes before I left, and I wanted to take the plane to the gnats. I'm really happy with the colors that I made my planes. They were pretty easy to find in the field. Next was the half-A Sunstreak, done as an E36. And I started out with real short runs, and I quickly moved on up. This plane, it was stalling to start with too, and just had to, but I had to add a little weight to the nose, and then it was fine. I was really impressed with this plane. This last flight, it was really nice. I went up to 5 seconds, and wow, it climbed up just as nice as can be, and the transition was great. Glide was great. I really can't be any happier with the Sunstreak. So on my E36 planes, I'd put folding propellers on just because I didn't want to be breaking props. The APC prop, no doubt, is more efficient, and I'll probably switch to that when I fly in contests. And here's my GTS Falcon. I actually flew this one first. I thought this was a pretty nice flight. The glide is real good on this plane too. So all these planes I think are fairly close to trim, but they probably could use a little more tweaking, and I'll have to try just a little bit longer motor runs too. Well, I'm really happy with my choices of planes to build this past winter. It was fun to do a plane with a lot of carbon pieces and using jigs, and fun to build a bigger electric. And then that Sunstreak, the construction was a little different too.